get her to where she was fine, but it did take a lot out of her.
Yeah, I'm very glad that you guys were there for her, because I'm stuck here at work until the end of my shift, and my supervisor had the day off today, so there's no way I could get out of it. But I'm very glad that you guys could.
I really
could take care of that.
wish I knew. I really wish I knew what it was with people who did shows with me and then hours after had some kind of medical condition. Lacey Von Erich a few years ago was doing an interview on Michael Porter's Russia shoot, and I booked the interview with Michael. So a few hours after during the entire interview, Lacey was complaining that she had a headache. And she ended up in the hospital with some severe case of meningitis or something, and I was thinking to myself, how am I ever going to explain this to Lacey after booking this interview? Whatever it is, someone does an interview with me or is affiliated with me and they drop. I have a disease.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I don't know. I must have talked. I just don't realize.
But the fact that you guys were right there, just shows her the kind of class people that we have on this network. And I help her out as much as I can. Abby, you still there?
No, Abby's actually off already.
Okay, yeah, I think she's probably. But I'm sure that she'll be back and ready to kick some butt and take some names. I think next time around. Unfortunately, this attack just caught her off guard, and normally I would be there to assist in any way, but.
I don't think anybody's ever really ready for an attack, no matter whether they see it coming or not. It's a pretty frightening thing when your body won't allow you to breathe, and there are a number of things.
I was going to say my family has a history of asthma, so I know a little bit about what I need to do. But but unfortunately, when you're in a situation when she's by herself, there's no one there to help her out. Somebody's had to step in, and thanks you guys for doing that.
She really does need to get her medication adjusted, though.
We're going to work on that, I think.
Yeah, that she needs to increase the level of bute in the albuterol that's in her inhaler, because she should have been able to take 2 hits off of that thing and stop that in her track. And the fact that it didn't tells me that using vagal stimulation to slow down the respiratory system so that she could breathe better and get more volume in her air tells me that she needs her medication adjusted.
Yeah, well, one of the things we're going to do is we're going to be moving, too, because where I'm at right now, I mean, there's just like a lot of trees and there's a lot of pollen around, that really causes a very severe, a severe case. And until we find a place, there's not much we could do.
Okay.
Narnia is quite a far way away, but Michael, does she go by Abby? Is that short for Abigail?
Yeah, it's short for Abigail. Yeah, so she goes by Abby.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now we're gonna have dead ear because I'm mesmerized by the name.
Good. Jumping back here and everything, and if you got anything on your mind here, we got about 7 minutes left in the show here. If you have anything on your mind, all you have to do is call in 646-478-5337, 646-478-5337. 2 other names in the chat room. We did mention Miss Destiny, who had to leave. Quapsy's in the chat room now. We also mentioned Brian Craig being in the chat room. As well, but we also got Jeff's Junk, who has a show simply called Jeff's Junk, which is actually a variety show similar to mine, and she does a show a couple days a week. We go head-to-head for about an hour, but it's all good. Jeff's actually a great guy, and if you feel that everything's been covered on my show, just go to Jeff's Junk, and he'll give you a lowdown on everything entertainment, too. And also, of course, Cowpote with Cowpote Radio and Speculation Sports. He's doing a show later tonight at 8 o'clock, and check that one out as well, too.
And a couple of DVD releases to tell you guys about. In July, we have the Jack the Giant Slayer coming out. We've also got just recently The Great and Powerful Oz is available now, and Safe Haven. So if you're looking for something to do tonight, make sure you check those out. I always am a big follower of DVDs, and I know what's out when they're hot. So make sure you check those out if you're looking for something to do. One that I would recommend to you would be Safe Haven. It's a pretty good movie, very down to earth. Safe Haven, The Great and Powerful Oz, pretty cool too. Basically a spin-off of The Wizard of Oz, very unique twist they've got put on that one. So make sure you check some of that stuff out. And if you're looking for a scary one that'll literally make you jump into your skin, I believe it is called Last House at the End of the Street. Is a really good one too. So make sure you check some of those out and let us know what you think of them after you see them.
Definitely.
All right.
Go ahead, Molo. Or whoever was speaking next.
Oh, it was me. Yeah, I got to get off here because I got to get back to work. My shift's almost done, but it was a good show. Hopefully, we'll all be back and get ready to kick some butt and take some names next time.
Yeah, next time, whenever we decide to do a show called "What's on Your Mind," we'll definitely get it up and get it going here. And Morgan, you still with us? I know you had to leave the chat room. You still on air with us? I don't think Morgan is with us here. I'm checking.
Yeah, sounds like he had to leave, but I'm about to leave, so I'll catch you guys later.
No problem. Take care. 7 minutes left, and Jonathan Clarke. For those that don't know, you're in a lot of places. You're in a lot of places and everything now. And what do you think of? What do you think of the moves you made and everything to make everything happen? I know you got your own webpage now. People they can hear you on YouTube. They can hear you on where are the places? I know the main one on Twitter.
Twitter, you can the show streams. It's really unique because I've got everything connected. We just relaunched the YouTube channel. We've had that relaunched for a while. There are literally over 1,000 YouTube videos on this YouTube channel. I created it in a way that you can literally go back and you can listen to a lot of old interviews. You can listen to me talking literally about virtually anything. You can type in anything from Jonathan Clarke talks about the new Batman movie, to Jonathan Clarke talks about Justin Bieber, to Jonathan Clarke talks about a new video game that's out. And I talk about it for like an hour sometimes. So there's literally something there for everyone. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do it. It's youtube.com/JonathanClarke22. In addition to that, I'm on Twitter at Jonathan Clarke 1 with over 13,000 tweets. And on Facebook as well, got over 1,000 friends on there. The show streams on there too in the recent activity section. So all you got to do is go to facebook.com/HW Entertainment. The cool thing about it is now it's actually got an actual name at the end of the Facebook URL. So it's a lot easier to check out. Also, on the website, there are audio archives. We just recently updated our radio form. We've got actual featured videos at the bottom of our radio form. I just recently launched a brand new blog called Cheap Shots from Jonathan Clarke, which is actually a video blog that talks about some different issues. So you might get a sneak peek at a trailer for a movie, some critical issue that's going on. I just recently wrote one just to tell you how diverse it is on the new Oreo cookie jingle, because I never ever thought that vampires and Oreos would kind of go together as effectively as they did. So there's everything there. There's so many different ways to hear it now. It's unreal. And the cool thing is different websites are uploading my videos unbeknownst to me, which is giving me a lot of promotion too. I actually go on different video sites and I see some of them popping up. Like I know I did one on Selena Gomez and the death threats that was being sent to her Twitter account, and I ended up getting a lot of views for that one. And surprisingly, some things that I didn't expect to get a lot of views for did too. And I'm just happy that I was able to get to all these places. Also, just for a little over a year, the TV show Victorious, which was never in a prime time deal before, it was always a weekend thing. I managed to get something going for them. If you've noticed, Nickelodeon in both the States and Canada have actually dropped that show from their lineup and only show it on rare times. That's because I wrote an email. And they dropped it, and they gave it to another network in Canada that started airing them in a prime time slot Monday through Thursday in different times. We started it off at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, then we moved it back to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, which was really cool, and it stayed there in the 6 p.m. Eastern Time slot for a year. And that was one of my most successful campaigns. So you can check it all out. It's on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Make sure that you send me a lot of feedback. Bob, wrap it up, man. We're running out of time there.
Oh, no doubt, and we can definitely check that one out. It was good having you back on. We got a little controversial. I'll change it to a mature rating, but that's okay. It was an impromptu show, and it was impromptu guests, and we had a lot of magic happen here today, and wow, it was great, and can't say much more than that. And let's end here with a little bit. Oh man, I'll probably be killed for doing this one here, but let's do it anyway. Here, people will hear this one probably more so in archives as I'm getting it up here. As I'm trying to search as fast as I can to get it up here. I'm going to actually do this one here, Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus.
Like what you hear? Tell us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.